welcome to the channel. Hey, let's do a 1911 shootout. I came up with this concept of, I grabbed a bunch of 1911s and I want your input on this, big time. I'm going to show you, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 guns here now. And I want your input as what is your favorite 1911. I'll give you my impression. At the end, I'm going to give away a free t-shirt to whoever answers the trivia question, which is a pretty tough one. I'll be surprised if someone gets it right. But here we go. Now we have the Ed Brown. I just grabbed some of my collection, and say hello, honey.
Hi. Hello, everybody.
By the way, the comments coming about you is just so heartwarming and so nice. As a matter of fact, my next life advice video is going to be really, really special. So stay tuned for that. It's just, thank you so much for your kind comments. Talking to you on the phone tonight was amazing, like 10, 12 people, just amazing. Okay, let's get into this video. Now the Ed Brown Cobra Carry, okay, this is in a class of its own. So yeah, of everything on the table, this is my favorite. So yeah, what can I say? It's as good as it gets. It's kind of like a Formula One car. But I want your opinion, you know, besides the Ed Brown, what is your favorite of all the guns we're about to speak about? If there's anything I dislike about a gun, I'm going to tell you right now. The Ed Brown, to really be critical about it, it would be the trigger pull, okay, almost being too light. And one thing about 1911s, that what I love about them, and here we are, winding out 2011, this is being recorded right at the end, almost October 1st of September, almost October 1st, 2011. We're winding out the 100-year anniversary of the 1911. So let's talk about 1911s tonight, I figured. The one thing about this Cobra Carry, pricey gun, almost $3,000 with tax and all, is the trigger is so light. But these are known for their triggers, all 1911s, and their accuracy. They're also known for their durability. And we know the history of these guns. We know all about Mr. Browning, who invented the gun. But one thing I want to say is on this Ed Brown is the trigger is so light. I'm going to dry fire it. What they're known for is the short trigger pull also. It's not like, let me show you a comparison. I have this HK, which I love HK and all these safety check guns. I love the HKs. Now look at that. You zoom it in, please. See that? See how long that trigger pull is? It's long, which is okay. I love HKs. It's okay. I'm just saying we'll do separate videos on HKs, and this is not a 1911, of course, but look at that. And now a 1911, and this one in particular, the Ed Brown, oh boy, you shoot it once, and then if your finger even touches the side if your finger touches the side of the trigger, it's going to go off again. And that, I find myself shooting flyers at the range with this. So I really have to put more range time in with this Ed Brown. I love the Ed Brown. But let's talk about what is your favorite 1911, excluding the Ed Brown because it's not fair, it's in its own class. It's like, you know, putting a Bentley in here and saying, which is your favorite gun, you know, or Rolls Royce, you know, which is your favorite car. Alright, now let's get into some normal, these are all pretty much the same price range guns. Alright, the SIG. This is one of my favorites. The SIG 1911, this full stainless, I shoot this among the best of all my guns. Equally as accurate as the Ed Brown. And for the money, I highly recommend this. Like I said, at the end of the video, I'm going to give away a free t-shirt to a trivia question, so stay tuned to the end. The SIG has this beautiful wooden grip. I've done videos on all these guns individually. I'll do more videos on them individually. Now that the channel has evolved, and I've evolved also, and we'll do more videos on each gun individually. But I got to tell you, this SIG 1911 really is among one of my favorites. There's nothing I can say negative about it. So I want your input. Which one do you like the best? And I'll tell you at the end which one I think is not. You can't say which is your favorite because it's like, which is your favorite child, or, you know, I bought them all, so why, you know, they're all my favorites. But I'll tell you what my 2 cents on what I think my favorite is, kind of, at the end. All right. Then, okay, the SIG is awesome. Now, the new Smith & Wesson E-Series and all these safety check guns, what I like about this gun, see how the trigger is? You zoom in on that trigger? Very short trigger pull, pow. That's what makes these 1911s so awesome, and these are used in tournaments by the pros on a worldwide basis, the 1911s, because of their accuracy and the triggers in particular. This Smith & Wesson 1911 S as in Sam, C as in Cat model E-Series, this is sweet, with the scandium frame, very lightweight. So it's up to you. You know, this is heavier. I'm not going to get into ounces and all that right now, but I do like the SIG with the weight. That's okay. I shoot this real well. The recoil on the Smith is fine, and then this amazing scandium frame on the Smith is fine. What I like about the Smith is everything, especially the sexiness of it. Take a good look at it, please, real close up. I mean, the scalloping, some people say this will swim away. It's kind of funny because it's kind of like fish scalloping on it. Let me know which one is your favorite. Okay? And then we have other things to talk about, like, you know, the extractor, should it be internal, should it be external? It's up to you. I want your input on that. Doesn't matter to me either way. They both work fine either way. These 1911s, made in 2011, they're top notch. And we're going to show you some other ones that are older. One other one in particular. Let's go to it right now. Let's go to this right now. This is, you know, my favorite round of 10 millimeter, a Colt Delta Elite. Oh boy, is this a pretty gun. Government model. Boy, is this a pretty gun. I'm so glad I bought this. 1984, I'll never forget the day I walked into that gun shop. I was with my buddy, and it took me 1 nanosecond. It was one of my first guns. I forget if it was this or a Smith 86. It was within a week I bought 2 guns when I was legal age at the time, 20 age to buy a gun. I think this was my first gun ever in my life. So this could be my favorite. I mean, the Colts back in the early 80s, the steel, pretty good, pretty potent stuff, pretty high quality. So let me know what your impressions are. Do you like the 10 millimeter? Now here's a modern day 2011 Colt, and this is called the Colt Railgun. What do you think of this one? I'll tell you what I think. It scratches easy. I like it. When you compare the two from a 1984 version, 1911, to a 2011 Colt, I kind of favor the older Colt a little bit more. Not saying this is bad. I love the railgun. That's why I bought it. It's a pricey gun. It was like, I don't know, something like $1,200, $1,300. It was expensive, and it's just beautiful. Oh, it says right here on the barrel, on the slide here. Take a look at the slide. 100 years of service. Can you read that? I'm not sure if they still sell these. I think they do. I know they're limited, supposedly. You have to look that up. This is a 1911 shootout. Basically, you tell me which is your favorite 1911. Alright, so there you have the 2 Colts. The 10 millimeter, the brand new Colt railgun. I already showed you the brand new SIG made in 2011. 1911. I showed you the Smith E-Series. There's a lot of different colorations and different formats you can get this E-Series in. Let me know which one you like the best. And I showed you the incredible Ed Brown. Okay, that's in a class of its own. But now my wife is here, honey. Which one of these 2 Kimbers do you like the best? These are your favorite 2 1911s, right?
Definitely, yeah. The ones that were to your left, which is those 2.
You like this
both
one?
Both of them.
You like this one?
Well, I like both of them, but that's...
This one's prettier, sexier.
Oh, the silver one's nice. I mean, I like both of them.
Yeah, well, this one has a laser on it, the one on my right hand here, and this one does not, but they're just awesome. These two 3-inch 1911 Kimbers are just incredible. Let me know your opinion. Which one would you like and why not? The triggers on these are incredible. You want to just buff out the feed ramp and you're fine, you're good to go. I've had no issues at all with jams on any of these guns. With this 10 millimeter throughout the years, I've got probably 20,000 rounds through this. All I did was change just the spring. It came with way back when, it came with 2 springs, like a bigger one and a smaller one going, and I changed it out to a nice one big solid spring, and that solved all my issues with this as far as any issues at all, any malfunctions. This thing's a champ. Alright, so, to finish up, my answer as to my favorite 1911 on the table has to go to, keeping the Ed Brown out of it, the Colt 10 millimeter Delta Elite. This is a classic. This, you can still buy them. I'm going by memory now. I believe it was 2 or 3 years ago where at SHOT Show Colt introduced this exact gun. And I am told that if you buy this exact gun, it's still not what this was in '84, but I'm sure it's pretty close. But yes, you can buy the Colt Delta Elite 10 millimeter, this exact government model. Right now, today, brand new from Colt. Highly recommended. The 10 millimeter, one of the most powerful rounds for a semi-automatic gun on the planet. Unbelievable. Just a wonderful firearm. This is one of my favorite guns in my collection. Now, as far as the contest for the t-shirt, please take a close look in on the t-shirt and zoom in on it. I want to give away something for free. Every video I decided maybe I'll do something like this. We'll see how it goes. The trivia question is going to be pretty tough. I got it from Pete at the Armory Channel. We discussed it a little bit. And first of all, thank you so much. We're over 900 shirts now. I just ordered 300 more. So I have a batch. We're 1,200 shirts. And look at the colors. I don't skimp around, honestly, in anything I do in life. What I did with this was I paid an artist to put it together, the graphic designer, and this, that, and the other. But the colors pop out. It's 5 layers of colors, which is rare. The shirt is made by Gildan, and they are the thickest 100% cotton shirts Gildan makes. I didn't compromise at all on these shirts, and when these were at the gun show, these were like, wow, man, boy, people were these like crazy. They're available for sale on the website. I think they're $13 or something dollars, depending on the size. Grab them up, scoop them up, help the channel. But here's the trivia question to get one for free right now. Take a look at me. The trivia question is, during World War II, there were 3 manufacturers that made 1911s. Okay, we know Colt's one of them. Okay, we just know that. Okay, I'm going to give that one away. Name the other 2. You'll probably guess the second one easily. But if you guess the third, that'll surprise me. Because it's a company that is still in business, and they don't make firearms anymore, but during World War II, I'll give you a hint, they changed everything and made 1911s. That's your hint. What are the 3 manufacturers during World War II who mass-produced 1911s? Colt plus 2 others. Who are they? Okay. You guys and ladies, by the way, 11% of my audience is ladies. I want to get that up to 20%. Some of the people I spoke to on the phone are just amazing, the females. Just thank you so much from the inside of my heart. We're going places. We're doing a lot of things. Please tell a friend. Please. This is all about good harmony and fun. I want to give this shirt away. Who can guess that question? During World War II, who were the 3 major manufacturers of producing 1911s during this year of 2011, the 100-year anniversary? Check it out. See you tomorrow night.